Hey everyone, if you first used YouTube Shorts when it came out like a long ass time ago, you might remember like one person that really blew up back then was Master Oogway. Like I think every single platform in the first few years or months that it gets made, there's always one person that somehow like finds a way in the algorithm to always stay popular. And that's Tom as well. I remember him being, quite decent. For the sounds of YouTube Shorts, not bad. Well, I mean the competition wasn't that fierce, it was either him or like podcast clips that seemed really deep with like some bullshit meaning, on top of like eye-catching GTA 5 clips. It's no surprise or secret that the Shorts feature on YouTube was absolutely horrible. At least with TikTok, they started off innocent, like decent music trends, to the point that now is like brain-rotting memes non-stop. But at least they had like a way less chaotic rise to fame. And also with Instagram, when they made the reels, they knew how to make it well, so with every video you saw, you enjoyed it. Completely nothing like YouTube Shorts, because I feel like on Shorts, you scroll way more, not because you enjoy the videos being shown, but more so because you're blown away at the god-awful quality, but it still have like millions of views, somehow. It was definitely because of the broken algorithm, but somewhere within that mess of a code, Master Oogway, he found a stronghold and he got popular from that. Where after the first video you watch, 80% of the time, he'd be within like one of the 10 videos you scroll by next. Beside that, I don't want to give any credence to him, because he wasn't really making the best stuff, but there was like a slight evolution to his content. He started off very humbly, with the simple talent of sounding like Master Oogway from the Kung Fu Panda films. Now here's the thing, that character by itself isn't that funny, but when you take his wise old man voice and say dumb stuff like, if you have a girlfriend, I'm not doing the voice, that's cringy.
If her booty is big, take her home alone, even if she has an extra chromosome.
Then you can derive a little bit of comedy from that. I'm not saying it's the best comedy, but for YouTube Shorts, that's like, some fine whiskey for the kids to enjoy, like very high quality. Also, quick side note, I think sounding like a cartoon character probably takes talent and skill as a voice actor, but it's probably like one of the least funniest things you can do on YouTube. And you know what? He was enjoying a little bit of success from that, because they're doing well. If you appeal to the kind of stuff that kids want, they will watch it over and over. I mean, don't really, look up for it, but with the broken algorithm on YouTube Shorts, they will be bound to see it, and give it a like. However, when you make 50 of those over the course of a week, you will get sick of it as well, and so will your fans. Because as much as they're making fun of kids for being dumb, they do have like a slight like Planet of the Apes level of intelligence where they can like recognize a pattern over and over, and they'll start giving you a like because they won't find it funny anymore. So then he moved on to doing like the generic view generator of like taking a popular clip from TikTok or Instagram, wherever it be, and then like reacting to it or duetting it. And I guess it is like a slight evolution. It would be worse if you kept on making the same stuff over and over, but my issue with that, even if it is like slightly different, it still feels like repetitive non-stop. Like the TikToks he uses, they work fine by themselves. Like you don't really need a guy popping in the last second to do a funny voice or like make a joke. Sure, yeah, maybe you are adding like a little bit of something on top, but it feels like you're taking a video that wasn't yours, claiming it as yours, putting your moniker on it, and reaping all the views for yourself because you established it as your own content. But you know what? As much as I'm criticizing him, you can't deny that this stuff that's very lazy, very generic, it does get views. My rule of thumb is that if you find something like not that funny or interesting, it will definitely be popular no matter what. And that's the same deal with him where, I don't find that funny, but look, around 7 million subscribers simply by those shorts alone. Just because you don't really enjoy someone doesn't mean like there's a huge market of kids that will always watch his stuff and get them popular. I probably did find him alright when he was starting out, and I feel like overexposure to his videos does make me a bit biased and unfair to how I see him now. But I think when you have the ability to scroll past like the huge catalog of like the same video over and over and over that's never funny, that is objectively one bad aspect you can't deny. But despite that quality that I personally see as negative, that is still like one of his biggest strengths. Because to be fair, he was still making videos after that on a constant basis, getting more views and more subs. Oh my god, he's doing stuff with man like Isaac, who, if you didn't know who that was, surprise surprise, it's exactly like him, with the same shtick. Except that his shtick was that he would take like semi-racist clips from anywhere online, and all he would do is simply a stone face. That's it. Peak comedy in all 200 videos where he did that exact joke. Have you noticed that now every single like popular YouTube Shorts maker only has like one popular joke that they use over and over in every single video, and they only stick to that with very little variation or change to pace? I mean, I will admit, somewhat, YouTube Shorts is not the best place to experiment with comedy. Because if you have one genre that does really well and gets popular, it's completely meaningless what you do after, because it won't ever get that popular as well. And I guess, on one side, there's like one good aspect, because, if you do find like that one nugget of gold, that's all you need to get popular, you don't have to change at all. But regardless, even your trump card that you use over and over will eventually get dry and stale. And if that's the only card you have in your deck, you're you can't do anything else, and if you do, it'll turn out horribly. This is where Master Oogway is today, where after beating the dead horse of doing the same voice, beating the dead horse of like taking TikTok clips, he's now moved on to beating the horse of just being flat out racist. He has multiple videos where the entire crutch of the joke or the premise is like he simply says the N-word. That's it, easy views. I think this was slightly influenced by men like Isaac, because when they did videos together, they had like a comedy duo where Oogway would like say or do something racist and Isaac, same stick again, stone face. Bro actually said it. I was not prepared for that. Skull face emoji. You know what? People did get shocked, and that was probably the exact kind of reaction he wanted from those videos. Because I mean, it's just so dumb and easy to make, and it's so predictable what's gonna happen. You make shocking stuff, people are gonna get shocked, like 100% actual engagement generator. And if it's that easy, why stop there? Which he didn't, because he wanted to make a song with like the same shock factor called Hitler's My You Know What. This song would probably been like 9/11 for the internet, if it came out like back in 2013, but it didn't.
With my nigga Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. My retarded son is addicted to liquor.
The one thing that blows me away, apart from like his ability to shoot pure shit out of his ass, like water pressure, is how he's shocked that people got angry over it. Because once it came out, nobody liked it at all. And naturally, with a song this bad and in poor taste, people were like mass flag it to get taken down. And fair enough, YouTube did take it down. But then when they did, Master Oogway had like a hissy fit on Twitter, calling YouTube moronic and calling everyone that criticized them just simply haters. That's all you are. Haters. Like, just so delusional that he makes the worst stuff ever, and like he knows what's gonna happen, but he still like cries over it when it does. And his main defense point that's so tiring is like everything he did was for comedy, and it's just a word. He even tried to bring his culture and history of his country, the Netherlands, into it. Like, it makes no sense. The last piece of time creativity he put out recently was like 3 days ago, making a song Sorry for Saying the N-word. Even though on Twitter he's still defending himself from people like in the replies, so like he really cannot stop like focusing on the backlash. But yeah, all in all, that was the last of him, and honestly, I don't really see him like going in a better direction from here on. When everything you make is intentionally racist, to get a reaction and make people angry, YouTube will pick up on it and rightfully take down your stuff. I mean, as of now, he's fighting a fierce battle with the YouTube support team to get his Hitler song back up, but honestly, I hope it doesn't. If there's any value in that kind of stuff, it only lasts for a day. It's not that incredible that it deserves to stay up for the rest of time. No way.